Hey guys, I think that I overbooked, double booked, misbooked. You know how it is. I'm just editing my post. Okay, I'm doing my editing, learning my first editing. Editing. All right. Doing it, saving it. Okay, and let's see, here we go, just almost there. Okay, we'll see. We'll see if I really messed up. I think I did, but okay, we'll see. What I'm going to do today is just talk about music, maybe play some music from my own, hi Joyce, my own library, because I can do that without getting shut down, I believe. This song playing is probably pretty soft. Oh, I heard an okay. Maybe I do have my guest. Let's see. You know, technology, right? It's the one thing that drives me crazy. This is my new record, Social Anthems. It dropped on Friday, so now it's available on all streams. You can get it on Bandcamp, etc. Oh, I think I do have my guest. Cool. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Invite, yes. Copy link, yes. And can I do this? can. There we go. Good. All right.
In Europe and America,
Cool.
there's a growing feeling of hysteria.
Thanks, Taylor.
Conditioned to respond
Here he is.
all the threats and the rhetorical speeches of the soul.
Okay, I'm going down in my songs. I'm going to have to read pages here. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to reshare on my page. Bunny.
Here we go.
Hello. I'm so sorry. I screwed up a little bit. I wasn't sure that you had gotten my email. You didn't.
Okay, I had you on my calendar.
Yeah. And I had received a message from Kevin a few weeks earlier, and I thought I had possibly written you down for the 23rd, and I somehow forgot that, so I apologize for that.
Do you want me to move it to the 23rd? What do you want me to do?
No, I want today.
Okay, here I am.
That's great. I'm just getting my stuff together here. Hold on.
I just took a shower for you, all right?
Thank you so
So
much.
that's why my hair is all like that, all wet, okay?
Okay. I'm really glad you took a shower.
Yeah, I didn't want you to complain, you see?
Right. That's great. I'm just doing a little cutting and pasting here.
No, once a year you got to do it,
I know. Especially during the pandemic, right? We really we were really taking advantage of not a lot of showers. Well, I'm just doing a little cutting and pasting so that people coming on Facebook and YouTube will see what's happening today. And I will be through in a moment. And then on YouTube. Okay. Studio. Normally, I also will be playing music in the background, but
Okay.
we'll talk about that in 1 second.
Okay.
And,
Well, I'm just going to move a different place where the background is white and all that, and
okay,
I'm
great.
gonna. It's you let me know if you like it, whatever. And
Okay.
on top of it, I'm gonna plug the power to be sure the phone doesn't go away. Here we
Great.
go. Is
Okay.
it okay like that or not at all?
Yeah, that looks good, actually.
Okay.
Okay, I'm almost through here, and I can't wait to speak with you.
Okay.
So, just to tell everybody this, well, let me concentrate on one thing at a time.
Please.
I'm a person who concentrates on too much, So let me, let's see. Okay. Let me delete some of that. That's good. That's perfect. And then Noontime hangs. Yes, yes. Save. And back. Right. It's to Facebook. There we go. Hi, Roland. Okay. I think everything is good. Yep. So, gosh, I have time. It's really nice to see you. Very nice to see you.
Nice to see you as well.
And every time I would get your promotion every now and then to hear you play, and I could never make it. And so I haven't heard you play in a long, long time live, you know.
Well, I can still play pretty well. So
Are you still living in LA?
yes, I am in
Yeah.
LA. Yes,
Yeah. So you've been in LA a long time.
that's correct.
What, like 40 years, like me, probably.
Yeah, I moved here in 1978.
Yeah, I moved in 76. Yeah.
That's when you were born, isn't it?
Yes. So, well, first of all, it would be great to just play a bit of music. Would you mind if we went right to that?
Not at all, please. You have some music to play?
Well, I'd like to play something live. And
Uh-oh, my phone is talking to me saying stuff.
what is it saying?
I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's doing something. Okay, it's showing me some stuff. I don't know if it's you. I'm coming
Okay.
back to your picture. We'll see what happens.
Okay. I mean, right now, I have a picture because I'm so maybe that's what your phone is saying. I'm actually sharing my so very tiny.
Okay.
So maybe that's it. Okay, so I have a few different things. Oh, wow. There's cab. Wow.
Why don't you play? Why don't you play some cab stuff?
Okay, cool. All right. And is this with, did I see it? Did it say Tom Breckline? No. This was at the Musicians Institute.
So yeah, I don't know which one you're doing. So just read the names. I don't know.
Tony McAlpine and Virgil
Yeah.
Bonatti.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. Who is playing piano? The female? You don't know? You don't remember?
No, I do not remember.
It's a black female with a ponytail, a long ponytail.
It's Patrice Rushen.
Oh, that's what she looked a little like Patrice. Okay.
This is Patrice Rushen.
Yeah.
These are top of the line musicians that we're talking about.
Yeah.
Doesn't get better than that.
Yeah. I love the drummer too. I don't know him.
Oh no, this is one of the greatest.
Is that Tony or Virgil?
It's Virgil.
Yeah, he's great. Wow.
Better.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna go out now because it's been a while. So, and I want to talk.
All
Very
right, so you
cool.
liked it, huh?
Yeah, Cab. I remember that. That was a long time ago. Great music.
All right.
Yeah. So, okay. So, first of all, I mean, you're playing, and no wonder I always admired you because I always, ever since college, I was, when I went to college in Boston, it was, things were happening, Weather Report, ECM, Bob Moses, those things were really, you know, exciting me because I had grown up with, very standard jazz. My dad was a sax player and, it was just very standard stuff, which I loved. But then when I got in college, it was like, whoa, wow. So your playing is along those lines. It's so beautiful. There's, it's not just a lot of noise. There's dynamics and real communication and great playing. And well, that was a cool song too. What song was that?
Well, it's when you play with great musicians like that, it's always fun. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
So you got to be sure the composition have to be the right way and all that. And I've been composing for such a long time. I'm doing a good job with that. And but you have to have the right people to play because this is not easy. Chord changes, whatever. So, and but these people are like top of the line. I mean, Patrice Rushen on the keyboard.
yeah,
This
yeah,
is she's one of the greatest.
yeah,
The thing is just for some reason people don't realize how great of a keyboard player she is. And I don't know if it's because she's a woman or I don't know what it is. But I'm personally, I played with the best. I played with the Chick Corea for a long time, played with the Herbie Hancock and all that. And she's one of those up there.
yeah. She's
She should be
fabulous.
mentioned much more.
Yeah, I agree.
No, exactly as a keyboard because she's incredible.
I
And
agree.
but there's something going on. I don't know. They seem to mention guys more for some. I don't know why, but she's up there with them. She's really, really, really good.
Yeah, I mean, do you think it's promotion, marketing? Do you think that's what stops that from happening?
No, 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 no. It's just no. That's the way the thing is. With the record companies and thing, the way they're looking at things is not the realities. Whatever they think it should be, and they're going after their stuff.
Yeah,
But no, no, they should. She's actually touring quite a lot now with her own band and all that. I'm glad to see that because people can discover more of
yeah,
her.
yeah.
And as I said, she's one of the top. She's one of the top. She's great. And on top of it, she's very pretty. So then they should mention her everywhere.
And she's really nice. She's a really nice
Oh
person.
yeah,
Yeah,
she's adorable.
yeah, yeah. Well, I agree with you totally. And just seeing her play again, realizing it was her, there's something about her stance too. Her posture when she plays, it's really distinctive and beautiful.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
I have a few questions for you. One is, which I'd like to know too. You played with Brian Auger?
That's a very good friend of mine that I know for a very long time.
Yeah, and didn't you play with him a little bit here in LA? Like a few live gigs?
Yes, I did.
You did, yeah.
Oh,
You're
yeah, yeah, yeah. I did.
sorry, you're
Yes, we
cutting out a
did
little
play
bit.
together
You're
many
cutting it.
times.
Do you think you might move towards your maybe modem
It's
a little bit more?
I don't have a modem or whatever, so this is the phone.
Okay, yeah.
So
Well,
whatever it is, it doesn't make any difference. Because you have the transmission is not good. You telling me?
it's breaking up a little bit. I mean, on my phone, I actually connect to my Wi-Fi when I'm using it, but I don't know if you do.
Well, yeah, it is, and it looks like it's full.
Okay.
I'm looking at it. It looks like it's working very well. I don't know.
Okay. So yeah, Brian Auger. Yep. That
This
was
is a
another.
this is a legend. You know
Yeah.
that guy. He's been on forever. That's a legend. A very
Yeah.
nice guy, by the way. I really this is a very good friend of mine, and
Yeah.
I really love it. And he's very funny as well. You know, so
He was another person I was turned on to in the 70s when I went to college. Yeah, it was like, oh my God, just because in Boston there was a lot of mixture of music. There was, the Weather Report side,
yeah,
and
yeah.
Bob Moses was coming in, but then there was a lot of blues, great blues in Boston, which of
Uh,
which Brian Auger was part of, and we were coming out of Motown and Woodstock, and so there was a really yummy mixture of stuff happening in Boston at that time.
all right.
Yeah. Um, let's see. Taylor Hatch, who's a guitar player, he'd like to know, have you found that avoiding hand tension on the bass remains a challenge?
Hand
Hand
no,
tension.
I have no problem at all.
Yeah, yeah.
I have no physical problem at all when to play and all that. Everything is easy, but I really have like a very nice technique, with flat fingers and all that. I'm not making it really weird, so it's actually I have no problem whatsoever.
Was there
Physical.
a was there a time when you were learning bass that was a particular focus for you, hand tension?
Not at all. I never had
Oh,
trouble at all.
yeah, a
Yeah.
lucky one. So you grew up in France.
Yes, I was born in Nice, the south of France,
Huh,
and the first I was playing on all the casinos and things like that, Monte Carlo and everywhere.
yeah.
And then I had to move to Paris because that's where, the sessions and the thing like that. So I moved to Paris and doing recording sessions. And then I ended up being the music director for a very famous French singer that you probably don't know at all, Georges Moustaki. I was actually living in Paris in his house, on the middle of Paris. There is an island, right there, and
Oh,
he had a two apartment on top of the building and all that, and I was in one of them. That was the best place to live in Paris.
wow.
The
Yeah.
Ile Saint Louis. It's called the Island Saint Louis. So, and I was over there for quite a lot of time, and I ended up being the music director and doing touring all over the world. And I actually played in places where nobody else plays. For instance, he was hired by the French government to play in Africa on the old colonies. So I played all North Africa and the West Africa up down to the equator.
Wow.
Nobody plays in Africa.
Yeah.
Even when I came and played with Herbie Hancock, Chick Corea, Tony Williams, all those great, they never play over there. These people, there's no gig, nobody. So that was one of these things that I did that nobody else does. So
Wow.
played in Africa, touring all the west coast of Africa. So that was fun, did all those things like that, and played a lot of recording sessions in Paris and all that. And I finally got the gig with Chick Corea. So I in 1978, so I moved to Los Angeles
Hmm.
and Hollywood, and here I am. I'm still around, alive and happy.
So, how were the audiences in Africa? Did they respond well? It was a French singer, basically, what was going
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, no, the guy he's he was one on the most famous. We talk, you guys don't know who that is, but I'm
on.
telling you,
No,
that was the
yeah,
number one. So
yeah,
yeah, it was packed. People to listen to him and all that. People love him.
uh,
So
yeah. Did you get a chance to look around in Africa too?
yeah, well, I mean, you go over there, and then you go out a little bit and all that. But as I said, it's the old French colony, so it's all kind of look alike, So it's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
nice. It was very nice over there, especially at the time.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know now, but at the time it was very nice. People were very friendly and all that. They didn't have any crazy stuff going, which is
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
no, we had a good time.
Yeah.
So as I say, I played. I was in Europe, so I toured in places. I toured in a little bit in Russia.
Mm.
You know, I went. I played in Japan.
Yeah.
I actually know 55 cities.
55 what?
Cities
Oh.
that I played in Japan. It's
Yeah.
all over Japan. I know the southern island, the north. I've been all around Japan. I had
Yeah.
to learn at the time. You pick up the phone, you say, "Hi," you say, "Moshi Moshi." I had to speak Japanese. I had to learn. Oh, then one bango, Tokyo kudasai. I
Oh.
call
It sounds
Tokyo.
good.
Yeah, so I had to learn some Japanese at the time, because touring all over Japan, and nobody spoke any English at all. It was just Japanese or nothing else. So that's why I was forced to learn some Japanese.
You
Great
need to.
country, great people.
Yeah, really nice.
Yeah, very
Yeah,
nice.
I go to Japan a lot. I love it there. It's like
Uh,
kind of feels like a second home. The people are really nice. Very a lot of kindness there, and yeah, it's just feels good there. It's fascinating.
So anyway, but I played all in Italy, everywhere,
Yeah,
with my own band and things. With friends of mine, and it was great. I know Europe. I've been around, played in Germany, played, so many places,
yeah,
so before coming here. We're talking about this before 1978. Then I
yeah,
moved here, and I just been here forever.
yeah,
So, but as I say, I had a life going on before that.
yeah, yeah.
That's
Several
what
lives.
happened when you get old.
I know. You look back and it's like, wow, that was a whole period of time,
Yeah,
right? Yeah,
that's right.
yeah.
That's
It's
right.
really interesting growing older and looking back.
Uh-huh.
So, do you, I would assume you produce, probably still write, record, tour
Yes.
some?
Yes, I have many albums, and I'm always coming out with new stuff. All of that. You have to keep going. So
Yeah, yeah. Do you find that, with a lot of records, do you find that you have favorite albums that you've worked on or just every album is good in its own way?
yeah, yeah. I like them all. I
Yeah.
like
Who is the last one with? What musicians?
Oh, that's a good question. You're asking somebody who lost his memory. I wouldn't be able to. I would have to look. I have no idea. I
Okay.
don't remember.
If I brought you up, I wonder if you're on Spotify. Let's see if you are. Sometimes the record
Uh-huh.
labels. Okay, Bunny Brunel, a young picture of you. There's Cab on here.
Yeah.
Uh, Cab 2, Fusion Holidays. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you
what.
gotta check because you're asking somebody that the memory is not there anymore, so I don't remember dates and things like that. So.
Yeah, yeah. So, it looks like Cab 2 has Tony, Dennis, and Brian on it.
All right.
Wow, nice. Yeah, we'll play a little of that at some point. And also, I noticed that on YouTube there was a gig at the Baked Potato with Alan Holdsworth.
Yes, this is
That,
one of my best friend that unfortunately passed away, and had him playing. We played together many times, and very amazing guitar player. Nobody plays like him.
wonderful. It's funny. I had a girlfriend who sang. She was a jazz singer like me coming up, and somehow I don't, I mean, those days in the 70s and the 80s, it was a different world here in LA, And anyway, she recorded with him on one of his records. Her name was Roanne Mark. I don't know
Okay.
if she ever did a live gig with him back then, but she recorded. Yeah, but I'm definitely like a guitar person. I love good guitar, just I love it. It's great. Great music. I've recorded with some great guitarists and yeah. What's is yeah, I can't ask you what your favorite group to play with is, but the way that I heard you on Cab, you don't fill up a lot of space. In fact, sometimes you just leave space, which is a little unusual sometimes for bass players, right?
Well, what it is just is you have to make the music good.
Yeah.
So you just playing, and I like melodies and things like that, and I rather leave room for people to make it sound right. You don't want to be too busy and all that. It's not like playing rock and roll or things like this. It's a different kind of a way of looking at it. So I'm I'm the one with the compositions and all that, and I like melodies and chord changes and things. So you have to make it that it make the music better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
I
and
think
it's not the quantity of the notes; it's the quality of it.
yeah. You might have a friend on here on YouTube, Deniz Akan. Does that sound familiar?
Uh,
Deniz
the name sounds familiar.
and Aozoradin Sky. She said,
Okay, yes.
whoever
Okay.
that said, they said your Japanese sounds great. And it
Oh,
does.
thank you.
It does.
Arigato gozaimashita.
Arigatou gozaimashita. Hi.
You see, I remember I had to, know.
Do you think,
Watashi wa Fransojin desu.
oh, okay.
Watashi wa Fransojin desu. Yes, I'm saying that I am French
Yes, you
in
are.
Japanese.
Watashi wa kashu desu. I am a singer.
Very, very
I have
good.
a feeling we know about the same amount of Japanese. It sounds like it. I
Very
recognize your
good. That's
Japanese.
good. That's good. Very good.
Let's see what else. Yeah. Well, Taylor would like to know if you found any similarities with the French music scene and the US.
Well, for me, music is music. Doesn't have any nationality. I like
Yeah,
any kind of music. I like it.
yeah,
I listen to it, and if it's good, it's good. I don't put things on it to say, "Oh, this is American." No, no, no. It's music. Okay, it's like composers. It doesn't matter where those composers were from. They were creating nice music. So it's the same thing playing jazz or whatever. You do your thing, and you make the best out of it, and that's what it is.
yeah. Um, so there's a beautiful space that good musicians create right away, and it taps into what you're just saying. You know, it's music, and let's let's create music together, and boom, it's there. So there's a, there's a space. Um, I'm assuming there was a time when you were younger that you didn't quite have that space yet, and you grew into it. Maybe you had a mentor who led you into realizing how to get into that space. Would you tell like younger people who are not quite able to, put themselves in that space right away? Would you tell them anything particularly as a suggestion how to get into that space? I
Well,
love
it's
that.
important that well, you playing. So if you're starting, you listen to somebody else playing and just to copy what they're doing. And I used to play all the music of James Brown. My first band that I created was actually James Brown music. I had a singer called Shirley Bunny Foy, American singer, black singer. And I played all the James Brown stuff, and she sang the thing. I had like 3 horn section. I was writing the arrangements and all that, and I kept going. That's what I did, and I listened to the original and play the bass lines the way it was. Just copy the bass line and play exactly what it was, and that's what you want to do. You want to pick up something that you like and keep repeating and all that. That's how you learn.
Yeah. And regarding I've talked to so many people, almost 600 now, and seems like a lot of people had these moments in time where, because you keep saying keep going, which I think is really kind of it should be, tattooed on your head. Keep going, right?
Yeah, exactly. And for your instrument, you're gonna have to practice scales,
Yeah.
get the fingering and all that to be able to. When you play something else, they'll make it easy. You have to have a good technique, so you have to practice. It's not
Yeah.
gonna come magic. You have to do it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so keep practicing the scales and all that up and down the neck until you really get familiar with it and all that, and it gets easier and easier.
Yeah. And how about the desire to play with great people? Like I've talked to a lot of people who just said, I just went out to hear some music. I was hanging out with my friend. I got introduced to Charlie Mingus, and Charlie Parker said, you should use this guy on your tour to Europe, and he did. He hired him right there.
Yeah,
So
that's what it is. You have to go around and talk to people and all that. Don't be afraid.
yeah,
And you get lucky, you'll be able to play with some people. That's great.
yeah,
So that's the way to do it.
yeah, yeah. Let's hear a little bit of something. Maybe should I play a little bit of that Holsworth at the Baked Potato? It's some Billy Cobham thing, or let's see. Let me share my screen.
Okay, if you want
Uh, Man, your playing sounds so good.
to, thank you.
It's so present, but it's elegant almost. difficult to stop listening to this stuff, but Bunny, are you there?
Oh yes, I was getting some Wawa.
Oh, good. Yeah, it's difficult to stop listening to this because it's just it's so great. But it's long. They go on long, but wow, that was great. What Roland? Roland says, boy, oh boy, it takes me back to the 70s, especially the famous club on Sunset Strip, whose name I can't remember. Let's see, what club was that? Was that, well, there's that place that's still there. I want to say it begins with an R. Okay, Roland, I guess you and I can't remember shit. But
Welcome to the club.
yeah, yo, yeah, and Taylor said, wow, yeah, what a solid band. The tone is great. Yeah, yeah. Yep. You must have had, there's some questions about, great, like memorable gigs. I don't know. I'm sure you had a million memorable gigs, right? Any of them stand out? Probably, I could imagine, especially with Chick and Herbie, or
It's really hard to tell because I mean they were all fantastic. I
yeah,
mean, they played with those amazing places and all that.
yeah.
I love them all.
By the way, Dennis Ham sounded great.
Very good.
Yeah. I don't remember him so much. I remember his name a little bit, but I guess I didn't go see him.
Oh, I see.
Dennis Ham, yeah. Are you playing with particular people right now, or are you just kind of mixing and matching
Well,
gigs?
it all depends who's available. That's what it is. I
Oh,
usually
you have a gig coming up. I want to, let's see, how can I do that? It would be great to show the flyer. Wonder if I have that available. But
oh,
anyway,
okay.
that's the 28th. I'm just going to write it down at least. So
Okay.
September 28th, which is the night before I go to Berlin and Norway, but I'm still going to come for at least an hour or two.
Okay. All
And
right.
that's, let's see, maybe I can see, because I think Kevin sent me, that possibly. Do you remember the name of the place?
The place?
Yes, it's a theater
Okay.
in North Hollywood,
Can
right?
you hold just I've switched. I don't know if I'm not gonna turn you off, but I have to switch to the thing.
Okay. I do have a little bit of information. It's called the
Okay.
New Musical Incorporated Theater.
Hmm.
And it's at 5628 Roland. I think you should be there, don't you? Vine
Uh-huh.
Ave in North Hollywood,
Okay.
and 91601. And the cool thing about this too is that there is a kind of a eat and greet thing, 5 to 7, right? There's like an art
Uh-huh.
show with
Yeah.
wine and art, 5 to 7, I think it is, and then the show.
Okay. Let me look at what it is.
Yeah, it's
It's
probably,
called the new musical incorporated NMI.
yeah, 5628
Okay, it's like
Vineland.
in North Hollywood.
Yeah,
Yes. That's your name.
I would really like to. Maybe Kevin sent it to me in by email because I would like.
He's the one who set that thing up. Kevin did.
Yeah, and I'd like to share the. There was like a flyer. Remember? Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm getting there. So
Okay.
I'm getting there. Yeah, I have a page. Okay, so let's see, how can I do this? I'm going to take a picture of this page and share the picture. So,
Okay.
yeah, or let's see, actually, yeah, okay. Because I expect to see you guys there because it's going to be really fantastic.
Okay.
Okay, I'm getting there. I'm going to share this. Okay. And where's my desktop? Oh, here we
I have
go.
a Mahesh Balasuria on keyboards.
Yeah.
D. Carlos Davis on drums.
Uh-huh.
And I'm talking to guitar player because I was trying to get Tony McAlpine, but he's not returning the call anymore. So I may use Alex Mahacek of Michael O'Neill or somebody like that. Okay, so but
Okay.
we'll be over there, and definitely with the Kellyn Peoples playing the flute and singing a couple of things.
Great. I'm sharing. What I'm doing is I'm sharing also the website link to the tickets.
Very good.
Yeah. So once again, you guys, that is Bunny's going to have this band, and somebody's trying to call me. Somebody's going to have
Somebody's calling you.
somebody's going to have this band. I don't know who it is. Maybe it's a friend of yours, Mohammed Niang. Anyway, September 28th. No, okay. September 28th in North Hollywood on 9th Avenue, you can see. It's basically from 5 to 9:30. 5 to 7, there'll be like an art exhibit with wine, champagne, and appetizers. And then 7:30 to 9 is the concert, and it says optional meet and greet 9:15 to 9:45. That's cool. Like a
Oh, that'll
hang.
be great. I love talking to people anyway, so.
Yeah, this is cool. It's not very expensive. It's about $35, a few more dollars with tax, but that's pretty cheap for it's going to be fabulous. So, yeah, definitely. I'll be there
All right.
at least for a little while anyway. I'll have to, you know, I'm going to have to get my traveling chops together a little bit, you know. Yeah, do you know
Well,
anybody in
people will be
Berlin?
able to, yeah, people will be able to get some food and some drinks and all that. That'll be great.
Yeah. Do you know anybody in Berlin who you can introduce me to just to say hi?
Whom?
Well, I'm going to go to Berlin for a week, and as it happens, there's a jazz festival at a club with excellent musicians for the
Well,
week.
you know, I mean, it's such a long time ago. I wouldn't remember, but you probably can find people that know me, and you can say hello for me.
Okay, I will. Yeah, I will. Yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm hoping to do a few interviews there. Oh, look who's on. Hakan Graf.
Oh, Hakun.
Yeah.
Yes, say hello to Hakun from me.
Yeah. Hakun, yeah, I wrote it down. You're not in LA, are you? The last time I talked to him, he was in Norway.
Oh,
So,
awesome.
yeah, and that was not too long ago. He's a great player too. You guys have played together, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's great. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, he's in Oslo. And yep, I did an interview with Hakan about a year and a half ago too. So let's see. Um, yeah, are you producing people right now?
Not really, I just doing stuff for myself and do some recording. When my wife wants me to play, I play for her. And so far, that's all it is right now.
Your wife is a singer, right?
She's a singer, flute player.
Ah, what is her
She can
name?
actually, what her name is Kayleen Peoples,
Okay.
and she actually can do a symphonic arrangement.
Oh,
Oh, she's incredible. That's an incredible musician. It's
hmm.
not for all the great musicians that I know, she's the only one that I know that can do symphonic arrangements.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not that easy. So you got a lot of knowledge is incredible. So she's definitely amazing.
oh, yeah. I think I missed it. Right? Wasn't she at Catalina's recently? You got
Yes, correct.
that. Must have been a nice night.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was packed. The people didn't want us to leave. We stayed a long time. She had like a encores and all that.
So now, what kind of music was that show?
Well, it's amazing. Mainly her music. She plays. I actually played a couple of things myself. I played some bass solos and things like that, but it's usually her music. I'm just reading charts and doing what she's doing with from her albums and things like that.
Yeah, is it a mixture of style, or is it a symphonic, leans towards symphonic, or jazz, or?
No, it's kind of a jazz.
Yeah, okay.
She's amazing. So she's quite amazing.
Yeah. Okay, you already sold some tickets. Roland bought
All
tickets.
right.
Yep. So
All
thank you.
right. All right.
Yeah, it's going to be great. Um,
So I can't wait to see you.
yeah, it's going to be great, right?
Yeah.
And I have to bring up the $2 bills because I think that was probably the first time I saw you play at the $2 bills. It was so long ago, right? 35 years ago, something like that.
Wow.
And actually, my friend Roland, who's here now, he's a guitar player who doesn't really gig, but he's played guitar for years. He has, and he has like 8 guitars or more. But he was around that at that time too, so he probably saw you then too. You played there quite a bit, right?
You asking somebody with a memory. I don't remember
Oh,
exactly.
the $2 bills. It was in Hollywood on Franklin Avenue, and it was a really nice club. I think
Wow.
even Chick played there.
No.
Yeah. And anyway, it was a nice
Mhm.
club for a while, and had a lot of really good music. And then, management got weird,
Uh-huh.
as usual.
Mhm.
Every club has its limit, right?
That's correct.
Do you ever think about opening a club or starting some kind of thing?
No, this is such a pain in the neck, especially in America. The way they're
Yeah,
doing it with the taxes and this, it's not fun at all.
yeah,
I don't want to do that.
yeah.
I
Um,
just want I just want to play the bass. That's all.
And do you have more than one bass, or is your instrument just do you have I would assume you have more than one bass, but what
Okay,
instruments do you like? You don't play acoustic, do you?
okay. Hold just a second. I have I designed the Bunny Brunel bass
Oh, okay.
with a couple of different companies anyway. So I still have my original Fender from 1965 that I actually never play, you know. So I have yeah, I have
Oh,
that bass that I actually made fretless out of, you know, long time ago.
yeah.
And then I moved to the state. I was playing my bass, and then I ended up being hired to design an instrument. So I designed the Bunny Brunel bass. So
Okay.
that's what I'm playing. So I have a bunch of those basses, and I have also I play acoustic bass. You know, the
You
real
do?
like
Oh,
tall
okay.
one.
Right.
Uh,
I'm showing your
and
bass.
I do that and then design and that I use many time when I many time when I'm supposed to play a jazz acoustic bass. You
Yeah.
just bring the electric upright bass. It's easier to you know, to be heard and all that. You plug it in an amplifier and all that, and it's something that the design, you know, the Bunny Brunel electric upright bass. And
Yeah.
then, as I said, there's a bunch of different electric basses that I design for a couple of different companies. And the last one that I was doing, they decide to stop doing it, unfortunately. But I have a few of those basses, that's for sure.
So, when you design an electric bass, I mean, I'm sure everybody, if whomever designs it, they do it according to their particular tastes. But what might be a few things that you would make unique?
When we design a bass with a longer horn for balance when you're holding on, you know, the bass, you know, like if you take a Fender bass, you know, you put it
Yes.
a strap, you know, the weight of the neck's gonna take, you know, the neck down, you know, the weight of it. So I'm the first one ever to design an electric bass with a longer horn, top horn, that when you put it on, it stays wherever you put it. The balance was better. That was the first thing I did. You know, I changed the balance of the instrument,
Yeah.
and also I wanted to have a through the body neck because it sounds better and all that. And I play fretted, of course, because you have to do the slapping and all that. But my main instrument usually is a fretless. So I designed the fretless, and I did 5 string. I like to be able to go a little lower with the B
Uh-huh.
string and all that. So my
Yeah.
all my basses have 5 strings now. So and it's always fun to be able to play and to have the right sound, the you know, to be able to play what you want to play, and then because of the 2 octave, I can go up and play some nice melodies and things. So that's the idea on the design. The pickup. I always use Bartolini since a very long time. I have a bridge pickup and then the neck pickup. That's what I use. And I've been using the same configuration for a very, very long time, and that's what I like.
Yeah. These are beautiful guitars. I mean, basses, but so I mean, I'm on a particular, I'm not sure if it's the B series basses, LTD. They're beautiful. Do they kind of combine with you to create the colors and that not, or is that part of your design as well?
No, the color is up to the people. Whatever they want to do is fine with me. But as long as the the body shape, the through the body neck, and the pickups are there, then
Yeah.
it's fine. I mean, if they want a pink with the green dots, that's their problem.
Yeah, yeah. So, I mean, there's a few here. Is this 5 strings or 6? Here's a
Usually
6.
5. You know, you know, I'm the one with the. Let me see what they are here. I know that you posted something.
This one is 6 strings. There's a 4 string. There's a 5
Okay.
string.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's with some company. I let them if they wanted to, you know, add another string. That's another problem at all. Okay,
Right.
but I'm myself play 5 string.
The next do look long. Yeah. Wow. Nice looking. Cool instrument.
All right.
I was going to try and also look at let's see if I can bring it up here. The website didn't come up, but the electric upright bass.
Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if I could see that. The electric, is this going to show us?
Okay, let me,
Uh,
while you're looking for that, I'm going to go the other room to look at something else, like that I
okay,
can give you the information.
I believe this is it though.
Still
This is,
with you on the phone, so it's not a problem. I'm just walking around.
yeah, I think this is it right here, right? And it's,
Uh-huh. Okay.
yeah, but yeah, I noticed Alan Holdsworth was playing an interesting guitar on that gig. Tiny,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah, this is my electric upright bass right here. You have a good picture.
Yeah. Well, that must be really easy.
If you want to look at my, if you want to look,
Oh, I see. Let's see here. Yeah,
if you want to look at my camera right there,
yeah, yeah. Okay.
can you see? I'm
Yes,
trying to, okay.
yes.
This is the LTD Bunny Brunel, okay.
And that's the
That's
electric
what,
acoustic, right?
no, this is an electric bass.
Oh, okay.
This is an electric, this is actually a fretted one.
Okay.
So, yeah, my other instruments are not in this room, so I would have to go. I can just walk down,
Yeah,
try to show you what I have, okay? If you don't mind,
I don't mind.
don't get drunk with the walking. Okay. I'm walking down. Going to the studio. All right. Because that's where you have all the goodies. Let's see what's out.
Bunny, do you have a bucket list that you haven't done yet?
Um, it's not a bucket. It's the whole. Here the. Can you see the electric upright bass? That
Yes. Wow.
okay.
Yes.
It's right here. Then I have so much stuff. You see, I have another LTD. You know,
Yeah,
and this is can you see? This is a 4-string.
I see. Yeah.
Okay, Bunny Brunel LTD. Oh, don't want to break anything. And this is actually another Bunny Brunel. You see, and this is a piccolo bass.
Oh,
It's all you know. It's a tune, but the octave of a guitar. Okay,
oh.
all right. You see,
Do you play
and
that live?
this was made by Carvin. This is
Do
the
you
Bunny Brunel that I had with Carvin.
do you play that on live gigs?
Uh, no, really. So some usually I record. I
Yeah.
don't really use this live, you know. So, but
Yeah.
if I had to, I would, you know. So, that's what it is. Anyway, so that's what we have.
Very cool.
Okay, so and I got more. I mean, I've so much
I'm sure you
stuff.
do.
You have no idea. You don't want to go in there. I'm going to go back up.
Yeah, string players, man, they always have a lot, for
Oh
the
yeah,
different sounds.
I'm 74 years old, so can you believe I've been collecting stuff, and so much.
Yeah, I
But
remember on a Bill Frisell interview, he opened a closet and it was like covered with guitars inside.
see, I'm not like that, I like a few, but I don't exaggerate. It's usually only have what I use, and that's what it is. I don't keep collecting the stuff. I don't. But I know some people, they have so many of them. It's just like, give me a break. What are you gonna do?
You have a hello from Harry Howell.
Okay, say hello for me to me. Okay for me, and
Yeah,
I hope he's doing okay.
there you go, Harry. He hopes you're doing okay. It's good. So, okay,
So
so back to my question. I love this. The bass looks great, really great.
okay,
Um,
well,
my question is, I guess you don't have a bucket list, you have a something bigger. Is that what it is? Is that what you were saying? Do you have a bucket
well,
list?
I'm still, yeah, I have things to do. I gotta do some more recordings. There's always something. Just spelling up.
Yeah.
How long are we going to be together here? Because I'm supposed to meet some people.
If it's okay till 2, but if not, we can go anytime. It's now about 1:30.
Oh, oh,
It's okay.
until 2,
Yeah, but it's fine if you need to
kind
leave.
of
Totally fine.
hour.
This is just a casual hang.
So,
So you're fine. Would you like to go now? I think the phone wants to go now.
okay.
Do you need to go now, Bunny? It's fine if you do.
When, feasible, I don't want to you because you're doing a good job. Just keep ask me and that you really want to ask, and we'll take care of that.
Okay, no problem.
Okay. Yeah, and
Oh, I think he left. His phone probably wanted to leave. But we could, we can listen to a little bit more music from him. I'm definitely going to be at his concert, and I've posted that. It's going to be September 28th at the New Musical Theater, 5628 Vineland Avenue in North Hollywood. And there's a link to the show, Backroads Production, back RHOADE roads, that kind of roads, productions.com. So there's a link there. And should be great, right? And then you can even hang out afterwards with a Q&A. Love it. So yeah, it's really an honor to speak to Bunny. Um, Roland and I remember back at the $2 bills seeing him play, and that was a really, there was a lot of good music back then. It was a simpler time too. Not as many people were playing, so you you didn't have as many choices, which was, a little easier. But Bunny's playing was so great. Of course, at that time, I don't think I was aware of his whole history, which sounds like he started playing really early, like on a high level. Um, and obviously is totally committed and into music. So it's really great. Yeah. What can I say? I'm I would like to tell you guys about my new CD. Um, I'm kind of slowly looking around. Yeah, Bunny's Wi-Fi crashed. but he had to go too. Yeah, so I feel like I mean, I have a new CD, but that's not really the focus of this one. I think it's more about Bunny, right? So I'm going to look for another Bunny thing. That band Cab was really a great great oh, legendary bass duo Stanley Clark and Bunny Brunel. Let's all listen a little to that, yeah?
Well, thank you so much for letting me bring those bass in there.
These are nice, man. You've been working on these for a long time, huh?
That's right. You know, we've been doing that for quite a while, trying to get it perfect.
Yeah, it's beautiful because I've tried a lot of these. I actually think this is the best one that's out there. Not because you're just my friend.
That's Bunny's upright, electric upright.
It truly is, man. That's amazing. Want to play something?
Yeah, well,
Let's see. What do you want to do?
get maybe a blues in F or something?
Yeah, we can do, you know that Duke Ellington tune, Take the Cold Train to F.
That would be the
Yeah.
This is cool, isn't it?
Two. More time. Here we go.
Okay, that was fun. All right, I'm going to leave you with a cut from my new. I think I will play the original cut of Inner City Blues Makes Me Wanna Holler. But I do have a remix version. Or maybe I should just play my my video on that. Because it's a pretty cool video. Okay, let me look for it. Inner City Blues. So this is my 16th record, and I'm happy about it. It's a really nice record. This particular cut was a remix of the original cut on the record, but I just loved it, and it's just very funky and cool. So I made a new video. I had already made a video during the pandemic of this song, but I made a new one, which I really like. So here you go. This is Inner City Blues. The dance version.
Rockets, moonshots, spend it on the hands. Money, we make it, all we see is you take it. Oh, it makes you wanna holler, the way they do my mind, make me wanna holler. The way they do my life. Inflation, no chance to increase finance. Bills fire up sky high, send that boy off to die. Makes me wanna over the way they do my life. Make me wanna over the way they do my life. Hang-ups, letdowns, bad breaks and setbacks. Natural fact is, honey, that I can't pay my taxes. So makes me wanna holler and throw up both my hands. Yes, it makes me wanna holler and throw up both my hands. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okie dokie. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Lots of me on there. Okay, so I was really glad to do this today with Bunny Brunel. I'm going to be there September 28th. Next singer who's another rising star, Alyssa Allgood. So that's next Monday. She'll be my 590th guest. Hope you guys have a great week. I've been seeing so much music. I'm just going to share that with you. By the way, for those of you in LA who are interested, I have a scat lab tomorrow night, Tuesday night, at my house. So you can email me if you want. But last week, I had the best week. I had Monday, I went to Wally's in Santa Monica. I saw my friend Angelo Metz, great guitar player and singer, Brazilian guy, but he plays a whole bunch of stuff. Wally's is amazing, actually. Huge wine supply. I mean, I've never seen a place like that. Anyway, had a little wine and cheese, sat in, it was great. Wednesday, I was on KPFK on a show by Aaron Jacobs, and I was interviewed. Thursday, I went to see Shelley Berg at Catalina's, and then I went to the Baked Potato and saw John DeVersa. Friday, I went to the G Spot to see Nick Mancini, but the traffic was so bad. I got there late. There was no parking, and I literally turned around and went home. That I was sorry to miss him. And then Sunday night, I had a great time. In the late afternoon, I went to the City of Commerce and I saw my friend Victor Orlando and his 8-piece funk group, which was slamming with a funny comedian out front. I'm just gonna see do I have that anywhere? No, I kind of lost it. Wow, he was hysterical. Oh my God, I have to find out his name. And he didn't use any swear words, and he was just hysterical. And he was an imitator, and he imitated sounds like, records. Just he was great. It was wonderful. What a talented guy he is. And then I went across town to Pasadena to see my friend Rick Helzer in the Avant-Garde series of Open Gate Theater, which happens once or twice a month over there. I'm telling you, man, I've had a good week. I'm determined to hear a lot of music right now. I really want to fill myself up with live music. Yeah, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great week. I plan on having a great week. Goodbye. Makes me wanna hug.